Okay, so as you can see from the cows behind me, the cows have come inside for winter now. So they came into, well, a couple of days ago, sort of start of November. We did actually start feeding the silage a little bit before then because the grass was running out in the field. And you can see them all munching away on the clamp. Some of you might know we're self-feed silage, which is quite unusual these days. Most people do a sort of forager mix, but we're doing self-feed. Let's have a quick look. Come on, girls. So we fork a bit down every now and then. They're busy munching on the silage. You can see the silage is not bad, although this year, for some reason, there's quite a lot of rot on the top, more than previous years, I'd say. I've had to fork a load off further along. The actual silage is quite dry. I'm not going to get too close because there's an electric fence here. A bit drier than I would like, perhaps. Funny thing, it was raining when we did it, and we actually tedded it out a bit because we thought it was too wet, and now it's gone a bit dry, I think. It's just hard to get it right. We are going to be down on silage. I'm a bit worried slightly. We're going to have to buy some forage in at some point because you can see they've already gone nearly a full bay in, and don't normally get in as far as this, although we're not actually feeding the maize yet. Let's have a look. So once we feed the maize, that'll slow it down. So yeah, so let me just come back to you here. Yeah, we're not feeding the maize yet because we're in a thing called the milk reduction scheme, which is easy funding to give you a little bit of cash if you reduce the amount of milk produced in a kind of given period. And the only reason we're actually really in that is because we realised we were going to be down on milk anyway, because we've lost a few cows with TB. Our calving pattern's a bit skew-whiff this year, partly because of things that have happened. So our amount of milk we're going to produce in the October, November, December period is slightly reduced. So, but we're going to kind of try and work that around the fact that we've got a reduced amount of forage by feeding the maize a little bit later, because normally we feed it at sort of beginning of November, but because we haven't got enough to last us right through, I'm going to feed it later, feed it in December. But I'm also worried that we're going to run out of this grass silage, so we'll have to see how that goes. We can see the maize next door. And it is quite down at the moment. Normally, again, this might be up at the front of where the tractor is some years, and it's not. So we've had to reduce the amount we're going to feed. But the cows are all right. They're in. It's just hard work for us, really. So, well, we'll just leave them chomping away. Quite happy in here. Let's have a look. There we go. We just had a little look in the cubicles next door. Probably not many in here yet. They'll come in after they've had some silage. Excuse me, girls. Beep, beep. Here we go, there's a few in. Look. Fed these down this afternoon with a bit of barley straw. And they're sat in here quietly munching away. Look, that one's there, just having chewing the cud over there. They've just been milked, so they're probably quite happy just to sit down and have a little munch. Some of them are eating a bit of the barley straw. Look, that's the one over there eating the bedding. Because we normally bed down with wheat, but there's the odd bale of barley straw amongst them, and they are like eating that. So anyway, that's winter sorted. So 5 months of this, which is a bit of a drag. I'm not looking forward to that really, but anyway, cows are now in for winter.